YouTube friends, we're going to get started. Get everyone going here. Hi everybody, it's Nancy. Hope you had an awesome Monday. If it says was live right there, that means you caught the replay. Just type hashtag replay. That way I can welcome you. We are going to do something cute today as per usual. If you catching me live, the key or on the replay, the keyword today is pup, P-U-P. For some reason, I have it all lowercase there, but you know, pup. That's your keyword today. So type that in. Say hi. Now, I have this frame from last month's club bundle, but you can do this with any frame at all, okay? So I'm just going to put this one together. This frame is for a 4x6 photo. But the outside size of the frame is about 2 inches around. So if you want to create it in the same way, that's what you're looking for. 4x6 in the middle and about 2 inches around is a frame, okay? All right, thanks for typing the keyword. Hi, Sissy. Hi, Lori. How are you guys doing today? Don't forget to hit that heart button when you pop on for the first time. The sooner you hit it, the better it is for me, so I do appreciate it if you can. I got my glue is all gummed up. Let's see who's here. Let's see who's on my page. Let's get this sides glued on. You won't have to do this on the frame that you find or that you use in your stash. But this one, this is the way it was shipped from last month. And we already created something cool with the pattern last month. And I thought, let's do something else. Hello, Christy. Hi, Karen. How are you? All right, so we're going to get this glued in, and then that way we can just start painting. Hi, everybody. It should say that I am live. What we're going to do is pop out the back because we don't want to get paint on it because we are going to paint the frame. I've been wanting to do this all day, and I have to say, I was very sad back at work. Though it was fine. We had a great day. The kids had a great day. They were excited to be back at school, which is always good. But you guys, we had a wedding. Caitlin and I had a wedding last night, and we were out till after 10 p.m. And then I'm telling you what, 5:30 came along real super early for me. It was a busy few nights. It's just the way it goes sometimes, right? Okay, so we've got our thing on here. Got our frame open. And I only took that out because I'm going to paint this, and I didn't want to get paint in the middle, just even though we're going to cover it. I'm good, Karen. Thanks for asking. Let me just pull myself up over here. Why does it say, sorry, we're having trouble playing this video? Hopefully you guys can see me. Let's go back. We'll try it one more time. All right, while I'm waiting for that, let me get this painted. Go back. What is happening on my Facebook page? Oh, I see. Let's just go here. Refresh. Okay, we're going to paint this in vanilla. Hi, Deborah. How are you? See, now I'm live. I knew I would be. Hit play. Okay, let's get this painted, and I'm going to show you what we're going to make with it. I think it's going to be cute. Guys, there is, you know what? Every week there's something fun going on my chalk site, so don't miss it. This week, starting now through the 29th, you guys, it's 25% off everything on my site. Paste. We never have a paste sale, ever. Paste, transfers, old things, new things, everything on the site is an extra 25% off. So if you're in the Perks program, you already get 30% off. Well, once they calculate that, you're going to get another 25% off on top of that from now until the 29th of October. Okay, so basically till I think it's next Wednesday. 25 extra percent off. So if you're in the Perks program or you're a designer on my team, anything like that, you're going to get your normal pricing, discounted pricing, and then they're doing an extra 25% off. If you are a retail customer, you know what I say, don't pay retail. But if you are a retail customer, you'll get 25% off everything on the site. But if you are, enroll in the Perks program. You guys, it's a no-brainer. You're going to save 30% all month long. You enroll for $20, you're getting your $20 back immediately in design dollars. So you can use that $20 you spent to enroll to shop at 30% off plus 25% off. So, and guess what? If you're not in the club, it counts for club also. So if you're not enrolled in the club and you want to enroll now, this month will only cost you, it's like 19 and change, like 19.19 or something along those lines. So this is the month to do it. Hi, Donna. Janet, how are you? Let's try this and we'll see who's here. Nobody's late. Nobody's late. You're all good. Everybody is right on time. Tell me in the comments what you guys were doing this weekend. I was busy. We went to see my favorite comedian, Nate Bargatze. He's hilarious. You guys, if you haven't seen him, he's super cool. He's very clean. Everything he does is sort of like Jerry Seinfeld-esque, where it's just like observational, but so relatable and funny as you want. And he had a bunch of guys with him. I guess he has a YouTube channel. I'm going to have to look it up. But anyway, we did that Saturday night with my daughter, and then Sunday, yesterday, we had a wedding to go to for one of her real good friends from high school. Well, really elementary school since we moved to Texas and on, but we did that. Caitlin flew in from Washington to go to the wedding, which was awesome. It was awesome for me because I got to see her. So I also, for the first time, did a little bit of cleaning on my laser. And I'm sure, I don't know if you guys have seen anybody clean their laser machine. Wow. You would think that would not cause a lot of grime. I'm going to tell you what, it does. So I had to stop after where I was able to clean most of it just here. And then I was able to, I stopped on the way home from work. I had to stop at like a, kind of like a do-it-yourself car wash and clean the, they call it the Z table, but it's where the, it's right where the wood sits. It's the thing the wood sits on. Nothing in the car, nothing, car in the shop, will be a week or so back to me. Oh no! Is it just not, I hope you didn't get into a car accident, Deborah. Is it just not running? Not that that's convenient, but I'm hoping you were not in a car accident, my friend. Anyway, the table that the wood sits on for the laser gets like sticky from, I suppose, a combination of the wood and the laser and the dust and all the things. So I took that and power washed it and got that nice and clean, and now it's drying on my porch. And then I'm going to get back to cutting all the things that you guys are asking for from Etsy. I took a day to just get that clean because I don't want to do it necessarily when it's winter. Not necessarily. All right, let's get this dry. I don't know if we're going to need another coat. We might do one more. We might do one more coat. We might do one more. But now, so my in-laws are back home. Caitlin is back home. It's kind of a whirlwind of a break. Hi, Teresa. How are you? It was a bit of a whirlwind of a break for us. But Jace, like I said to Jace this morning, look, when family comes to visit, we just got to take it when it comes, right? Just take it when it comes. So Caitlin and I did a lot of chatting about her wedding while she was here. So we picked a date to go dress shopping. How fun is that? You know, she's my only daughter. Might be the only one I get to go do this with, right? Hi, Denise. How are you? Hi, Sissy. Let me see. Do I like this like this? I think I want to just do one more coat, you guys. Sorry. I'd like it to be a little darker. Yeah. Hi, Rhonda McDonough. Yes. So you never know. I'm just going to take it when it comes. So we picked a date in the spring. Around my spring break, basically. And if we don't find something then in March, then I'll go back again. We planned already, I'll go back again in April. And we'll see what we find. I have a feeling she'll find something the first time out, but you never know. She's gonna have to I think she needs to make an appointment. Anywhere we go, I'm guessing, and then just maybe spread out the times so we can have a whole day. I'm guessing. I haven't done this for anybody else, so I don't know. She's Sissy. She picked the date. She's got her venue. October 17th is her wedding date. So less than a year already. Rhonda says, yep, I only have one girl. She did a double David. Girl 2, she did a David's bridal dress. Oh, yeah. And I don't know. I mean, we're going to be in the Seattle area, so I don't know what's there, but I'm assuming there'll be one of those. Those are everywhere, aren't they? So October 17th, it's going to be an outdoor wedding, an outdoor event. There'll be a tent, but I am a cold person all the time. So I think my mother of the bride dress is going to be long sleeve into the floor because I want to be warm. It's going to be chilly. I don't know if I may or may not survive. We'll see. Any and all advice would be lovely. But they are going to have heaters for the tent area, and I will probably be camped out at one of them. But, and being in Seattle, it could be rainy. We're just gonna, you know what, it'll be a lovely day no matter what. But I can't control the weather. That's all I know. I can only dress warmly. Okay, do I have this completely dry now? So October in Washington, she found out on her own that summer weddings were going to be pretty expensive. She typically wanted to do it in the summer, but she also doesn't like to be hot by any stretch of the imagination, so I think that's going to be fine for her. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and sand this now that we've got our coats on here. Do she have a... So her colors are basically going to be fall colors. So orange, basically, you guys, it's going to be like, I was going to pull it out, but I don't want to dig for it. It's going to be like our On Vogue colors. So like marmalade, let's talk chalk colors here. Marmalade and Cabernet and probably Bumblebee, I'm guessing. So like a darker yellow than Bumblebee, probably. So dark fall, traditional fall colors with dark greens and oranges and reds. Now her fiance has an opinion which she wasn't expecting, and he wants blue somehow. So I said, how about Lagoon? I sent her a picture of the chalk paste color. She said, no, that's too bright. So we'll see, but basically traditional fall colors. At least you get a year, one of One of these is getting married December 5th, and a nephew on the 20th. What? And they just recently got engaged? Will it be indoor though, Sissy? That's the thing. It is going to be pretty. Like, she sent me a picture of like a bouquet that she likes. It's not going to necessarily be that particular bouquet, but it's got really pretty colors in it. Really, really pretty. Okay, so we are going to, what are we going to do? So yeah, fun wedding chat with Caitlin. I hopefully talked her into letting me throw her a shower here in Texas. We'll see. She's deciding. I was thinking like doing a shower in the summer because his family is from Texas. I thought it would be like a good idea. It would give us a good opportunity to, you know, to get to know his family a little bit too if we did something here. It was just something I was thinking. I don't know. She's thinking about it. We'll see. I really need to get a new marker. My black is O-U-T, as they say. Okay. Rhonda said my daughter did it in October, fall colors, pumpkin. She was so hot at the reception because, oh, maybe even outdoors. Even outdoors. I mean, it's gonna be outdoors, so in the north. I mean, not the real north, but the north enough. The niece but nephew 2 years ago, but both just decided to get me. That's not cool. That is not cool. And I'm thinking my son better not jump in on the bandwagon. Like, he can get married, but he needs to give her time. Oh, wow, Rhonda. Well, she'll be hot. I'm going to be cold. I'm going to plan to not be cold. That's what I'm going to plan. I am going to plan on just finding a dress that's hot because I would rather be hot. Now, Caitlin would rather be cold. Not me, my friend. Not me. Never. I live in North Texas, and we went to a wedding last night, and we had a cold front come through, and it was mostly, like, the wedding was outdoors. That was fine because it was during the day, but at night, when they did the send-off last night, we're waiting outside for all of 5 minutes, not even that long. I'm like, I didn't have, like, I was bare-legged, I had a fall dress, but still. I'm like, Caitlin, it's freezing out here. It was 55. She's like, Mom, you're not going to survive. Yes, I could get a dress. I could get a dress with a jacket. That is true. I totally could, but I don't know if I do. We'll see. Yeah, it's not right, Sissy. I think it's wrong. If Joe does that, I'm going to be real cheesed at him. All right, so we're going to use this reusable silkscreen transfer, okay? So it's called Pup Cup, and it's got all these cute little cups on it, so you could use it with your little pups. It's got little doggy prints everywhere. Or you could just use these, separate little cups. You don't have to have the paw prints on it. We're going to use the paw prints. I'm like Caitlin, I'd rather be cold than hot. Well, my mom is the same way. She loves the winter. But But no, I mean, I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna just make sure I'm warm. I'm gonna look fancy and 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 warm. How about that? Yes, it does look like a latte, doesn't it, Karen? It's got a little it's like it looks to me like it has whipped cream on the top and a little candy cane sticking out and a gingerbread man on there. Okay, it's super cute. Intended for dog lovers or I suppose cats. I don't know. I don't think it's called Pup Cup, so I'm thinking dog prints. I have dogs, so I don't think don't people take their dogs to Starbucks and get them cups from Starbucks? Is that a thing people do? I feel like I saw that. I don't do that, but I don't really go to Starbucks, so that's not my deal. Okay, so we are going to, I'm just trying to think how I want to do this. These are every which way. Wondering if I can just, but then they're all upside down there. Maybe I want to go this way and then move it over. I don't want all the cups to be, if I go sideways, which it would fit. Oh, but you know what? My photo is going to be up and down. So actually, we can do it this way. If you have a photo that goes horizontal, I would suggest you create this design here, this way, and then move it over and finish. Mine is going to be, my photo is vertical. So we are lucky, and I'm going to be able to just do this one time. So I'm just going to put this on here somewhat in the center. And I picked some colors that I like. Yes, some people do that. Yeah, my neighbor every morning. What is in there? Oh, puppuccino. Hi, Lisa. Pup cups are the craze. Hi, Elizabeth. What's in it? Somebody tell me what's in the pup cup. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Kathy Lang. We used to take our dog to Dunkin' Donuts for pup. But what's in the pup cup? To me, it looks like whipped cream, but is it something else? Okay, so we're going to use two colors. We're going to use Shimmer Crimson. And we're going to use Nominee. I don't think I'm going to use any green. I think I'm just going to stick with these two colors, okay? Yeah. Oh, it's just whipped cream. Okay. So they go to, so you're telling me, if I'm getting this right, that people take their dogs with them. I'm assuming they're getting their own coffee. I get that. But they are literally paying Starbucks to fill a cup with whipped cream and give it to their dog. I don't know about, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, it seems like, how is it expensive? Karen said it might be non-dairy, which is fine, but still, I take my boy I make my boy, yes, this is what I'm thinking. Why wouldn't you just do it at home? We would get ice cream at some places and whipped cream at others. Oh, okay. That's a thing. I used to share, when I was a kid, I did share my, I'm trying to lose track because I'm just thinking this is funny to me. I used to share my ice cream cone with my dog, but like when I was done, I let him eat the end. Oh, it's free. Oh, it's free with purchase. Oh, well then there you go. That's fun. Okay, so that makes it less insanity to me. Like I'm thinking, why would you pay that money? You guys, I am frugal. Okay, if it's free with purchase, I totally get that. That's fine. That makes more sense. I mean, not that, I mean, you do you. I am not the dog police. I just can't wrap my brain around paying money for that. But if you're already getting a coffee and you want to bring your dog with you, then have at it. How fun. Or very cheap. Hi, Charlene. Hi, Kathleen. How are you? Yeah, again, don't nobody be upset. I just was like, why would people do that? It doesn't make sense. I get it now. I'm just not a Starbucks person. Hi, Pam. I'm just not a, let me be clear. I am not a coffee person. You know, now I'm kind of thinking I want to do a little green. Okay, I did not put this green in the cart link, you guys, but we are going to use it. Sorry, Charlie. This is Ivy, and I used up my whole jar. And when they had free shipping and whatnot, I went and ordered a bunch of paste. So let's use Ivy. It is the absolute perfect green. Hi, Christy McKinney. Why go there and pay $10 for a coffee? That's crazy to me. Okay, well, yes. I mean, that's another deal. That's a whole nother ball of wax. I'm not a coffee drinker, so that's really why I don't go. I've started to drink a little bit of coffee here and there, but that's very rare. Now that I know how I like it. Okay, we're going to do, let's see. We're going to do all these, basically all the little snowflakes and dots are going to be Ivy, is what I'm going to do. And then the rest we're going to do in Shimmer Crimson. Just for fun. I originally wasn't going to use the green at all, but I'm feeling it now that I'm looking at it because I want those paws to only be gold. I don't like to use too much red, so... But I love the Shimmer Crimson or Cabernet with this vanilla. It's so pretty. So I'm just taking the chalk paste as we're talking about this Pup Cups craze. Charlene says, you're kind of a coffee person, but there's a local place. Yeah, some people are not sorry. Deborah, I'm cheap. Hi, Natalie. No coffee, but I'll take hot chocolate. Well, there you go. I've gotten tea at Starbucks. As a teacher, people assume everybody drinks coffee. And so our parents are very generous and they always bring Starbucks gift cards. Always. For Christmas or birthdays or whatever. They're trying to just be kind. And so, I really like this green and gold together, you guys. How cute. So and over the years, when my kids lived here, I would give them my Starbucks gift cards. I might keep one here or there for a tea or if I want. I love their cups. So sometimes those tall sipper cups with the straws, I love those. So I would keep them occasionally. But usually I just would give them out. But now that I drink a little bit of coffee here and there, I've been keeping them. Yes, they do take dogs to Starbucks. That's what I've been hearing. But again, if I get it, if it's free, my brain is like, why would you pay money for that? But you're not really. Okay, we're going to take our Shimmer Crimson and do all the rest of all the things. So I'm just going to press this in to the silk screen. If you're just popping on, hello. There is a site-wide sale. Everything, including paste, never happens. You should buy your paste. Paste, everything. Transfers, new, old, doesn't matter. Everything is 25% off for everyone. Not just designers, not just Perks members, but you get additional discount on top of your perks or your designer already, you know, you're already discount. What is the words I'm trying to say? Above and beyond the discount you already receive, you're going to get more off, is what I'm trying to say. Yes, I bet it's strong. The first time I had their tea, I was sick to my stomach, and then I opened it, and the tea bags were like this big, and there were two in this small cup that I got. I'm like, ugh. So I started telling them only one tea bag because, wow, I was wired. I was definitely wired. All right, my Shimmer Crimson is a little, I've had it for a long time, so I'm going to lift this only because it's a little bit thick. I need to add some water to it. This way it doesn't dry in the silk screen while I'm trying to do this. This would be so cute, guys. Type the word pup. Check your messages. That will get you everything. You can enroll in the perks program before you make a purchase. That way you can save all the things. And you can make this for your dog lovers in your life. I have a certain frame. I don't know about you guys, but I have a certain frame that I pull out every year that I put the current year's Christmas card in, and it's usually a photo, obviously, of our family. And I'm thinking about doing this for my dogs and then just adding, and I always just put it in front. And then every year I see the old ones and the new one, and it's just kind of fun. Look at how cute. You guys, how cute is that? Huh? I think that's adorable. All right. I am going to clean this with some water and a board eraser afterwards. We're going to get I'm going to show you a cute little picture of my dog, Quinn. So I have a house sitter come when we leave. So he comes and he watches Quinn. Basically, he spends every holiday with Quinn because we travel a lot for the holidays. And he always sends me photos of Quinn just to say, oh, she's doing great, blah, blah, blah. So I pulled one out. Hold up. And printed it just before the live. And guys, I do, of course, have the cutouts for these on my Etsy site if you want. I didn't use them today, but you could totally make this 3D if you wanted to add cutouts to it. Where's my photo? Here it is. Okay, so my photo might be a little smaller than, I'm going to have to glue down my photo, I think. Hang on one second. I'm going to put some glue dots on the back of my photo because my photo is a little small. This says a 4x6, but I printed this. It's probably closer to 4.5 by 6.5. So I'm just going to put a couple glue dots on the back here. I'll be able to pull them off when I want to change up my photo. It's not a big deal. But this frame doesn't have glass on the front, so that is why I'm doing it this way. Otherwise, if you have a frame with glass on the front, you won't have to worry about it. My friends and I looked too cute in our ghost shirts yesterday. Charlene, you should post a photo of you guys in the VIP group. Everybody would love to see it. We'd love to see it. You can post a photo in there. Just go to my VIP and then do like you're making a post on your regular page, and then I'll approve it. It'll be so cute. I can't wait to see it. All right, so here's her little tongue sticking out. All right, let's get this in here. put this on. All right, you ready? Let's see how stinking cute she is. You guys, look at her. She sleeps with her tongue out all the time. Is that hilarious or what? Hit that heart button, sprinkle the video if you can. She cracks me up. So she's part pitty, and I think that's a pit bull. She's pit bull husky chow. Something else. But isn't she so cute? All right. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all. Yes, get a copy, Charlene. Thanks for hanging out with me. Type the word pup. Check your messages. This is so cute. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Have a great night. We'll see you soon. Hi, guys. Oh, I can see comments on YouTube. How fun. I normally don't have them, but now they're there. Ah, how do I see them? It says, hi, Rage and Anna. Yes, you can buy. I will send you the link, Anna, if you are watching. Hang on. Anna, I will send you the link of where you can get everything. My screen was backwards, but I will send it to you. Isn't that so cute? Thanks for watching, guys.